Using blend modes is a really powerful technique used by a lot of professional designers. Now initially, when you start using programs like Affinity Designer, it's perhaps a little bit overlooked in terms of its power and its use, but we're going to show you how it works today. So with this design here, we have an upper curves layer. It's just a drawn curves layer, which was drawn around, I'll just switch this off, which is drawn around this underlying layer here, which is a whole series of individual curves with different levels of grayscale. So by drawing this over the top, this curves layer over the top, we're able to demonstrate the effects of this gradient fill across this curves layer on this underlying layer of different levels of grey, and you'll see different results from that. So if I switch this back on, now first of all, the blend modes can only be applied via the layers panel, although you can get some blend modes that are available in layer effects, but we'll just focus on the layer panels for today. So from this curves layer, we can apply a darken, and what this is doing is just giving me a darkening effect and getting a different result based on that colour on top of the grayscale curves that I showed you previously. So let's just tour through some of the blend modes for different effects. So you can get a darkening effect like darken with multiply, and you can get the opposite of multiply, which was a lighter screen. And from then you can just tour with a live preview through this pop-up menu. You get different effects as you go. I'll just quickly scroll down to one called Reflect. Now for Select Reflect, we've got a very strong effect here, and I do like it, but what I want to do is to just pull down that strength, especially in the red. So I can, because it's the curves layer that we're still on, I can reduce the opacity there and just drag that down to around about 50%, just like that. So in summary, blend modes is all about blending colour between different layers, and because those different layers could have very different layer content, pixels and vector fills, etc., you're going to get different results depending what's on them. So the rule of thumb is really to experiment with blend modes, with your designs, and don't be afraid to explore.